name's Jennie, the Divine Edge, and I'm going to be doing a reading for the month of July for you today. So we're going to look at the current energies, what's coming in during July, any challenges, and then rounding it off with a little bit of guidance. So let's make a start. So, angel spirits and guides, please allow us to connect with Taurus collective energy. And as I'm waiting for a card to jump out, I am feeling, I just keep getting this word of transformation. Transformation for our Taurians. Transformation and a lot of feminine energy. I'm feeling a lot of watery energy for Taurians, almost like Piscean energy coming through. So you may be experiencing this now, navigating your feminine, going through some change. And we've got an overarching energy for Taurus is psychic abilities. So I have several Taurus friends and they are extremely psychic. But I feel like, so there's been a strong focus, if not on your psychic abilities, you could be a healer, a reader, a teacher, or just something else which involves your intuition. If you're not one of these, you may be with present energy at the moment of really putting focus attention on your intuition. Okay, so what have we got for Taurus? I'm feeling like there's a lot of focus around the head. I know when we say intuition, for me, intuition's from the heart or up from the stomach, but I feel like there's a lot being going on for Taurus. A lot of thinking, a lot of overthinking, a lot of analysing, a lot of decision making. And it's almost like it's time to take this hat off and start going here or here, wherever you feel your intuition. But I definitely feel it's almost like so much going on, there's so much going on. But with this, I'm feeling a lot of spiritual protection. And for those of you who are working for spirit, I feel like you're starting to recognize that, if you haven't already, that you are completely protected. And there feels like this new focus, this new energy focus going forward into the month of July, where the thoughts, the ideas of that have been going on are actually starting to come together. We're starting to drive forward with some focus, some attention to detail. Okay. I'm also picking up something else here. I feel so for some of you, there's some, I'm getting ancestral healing. I'm also getting that there's been an observation or looking at some ancestral patterns or looking into genealogy or where you've come from or what energy you've needed to clear from the past to get where you are now. So just really feeling these ancestral patterns. There's also been a look at finances. You see in this card, I'm just seeing a lot of like numbers and symbols, but it almost feels like this has been keeping the Taurus stuck in the current position. It's like this finance, this money, this kind of logical side as well. I guess where decisions have kind of kept you stuck for a while, stuck in this headspace. And this is what we need to shift, okay? We're going to start shifting into that, having that insight and that focus on what you really need and what's good for you at the moment. Ooh, it's a nice card. So, July for our Taurus. What else wants to come up for the month of July? We've got this focus, we've got this attention to detail and our intuition. Okay, ooh, we've also got some creativity coming in, the sacral chakra. You know, I was saying about this feminine energy coming through. This is coming through to me with a confidence So this is a month of you getting creative, getting confidence. If you're a female, it's really connecting with that sacral energy. If you're a masculine, same, connecting with that the creative energy, that confidence that gets you moving forward in the right direction. And this is what's going to lead you to abundance, because it's shifting you from that feeling of being stuck. It's going to start driving you forward. Now, there is in the center of this, we've got lots of twos actually. The center of this, we do have the waiting game. So you may be feeling really motivated, really positive, really like, right, I'm ready to go, I'm moving, and then suddenly you're feeling things ain't moving quick enough. Okay, this is just, firstly, it's a test of our resilience. It's a test of our ability to keep up the momentum. And I want to use the word momentum because I feel like that's really important for this month. Don't allow things that aren't coming in quickly stopping you from really connecting with this positive energy. We need to keep our eyes on the goal and moving forward. I'm getting a real pain in the heart as well. Why am I getting this? Okay. I'm feeling for some Taurians, there's been a lot of soul searching, a lot of feeling a lot of heartache here. What am I picking up, Taurus? I'm getting a lot of pain in my heart. There's a fear that some people may give up on their goals or their direction during July because things aren't moving quickly. There's a fear that I've put so much effort in, or I've done this in the past and it hasn't happened. We need to clear this. We need to clear some wounds of the past. And I'm doing this tapping. I almost like want to tap it out. It's just funny, I was chatting to a friend of mine who just does tapping. She's Taurus. But the reason why we have the waiting game, it's not to get you stuck. It's to allow the other areas of your life to come into balance. It's to set and create the right environment for you going forward in whatever way this is related to, whether this work, relationship, it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, whatever situation, you know, that weight is important because it's allowing us to grow and it's allowing the situations around us to get clear. So what else have we got for Taurus coming in for the month of July? Give us that, keep getting the word transformation. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Ooh. I love it when the cards come out and just confirm and clarify what we've been saying. So we have got this, looking at the heart chakra again. It's fertility. We know the sacral chakra is all about creativity and fertility. So for a few of you, this could represent a child coming in. It could represent growth. It could within a relationship. There could be, so those of you who are in a relationship, I feel there's this, the heart's going to open more during the month of July. Okay. Now for career, this is more about ideas, creating, growing, doing things from the heart space. There could be, it's like going to the next stage. We've got a 2-2 and then we've got a 3. So there is going to be some movement, although you may feel stuck. It's like Okay, we're still in the creative and the development of ideas stage. We're not in the progression you've made it stage. So if you're doing something like looking for work and you're not getting a job in July, it's because we're still we're still working on that. We're still getting the ideas moving forward. Okay, this is all about growth and change. Now it could be that you are wanting a specific career or a specific home, um, and it's just basically saying you're not quite ready to receive yet. Sorry, Taurus. But it's happening, this growth there. And this really feels like an empowering card as well. So see how she is focused. She's focused on creating, and there could be three people involved in a situation. So it could be that we have to wait on other people, and that can be the movements. So what challenges do we have? What's our biggest challenge for the month of July, Taurus? I've got the word embankment. I wonder what that means. Okay, Taurus, gratitude. So your affirmation for the month of July is, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So do not allow the fact that things aren't moving as quickly as you like to put you into a feeling of loss. Keep up the momentum of gratitude, because that's really important when we're manifesting. Okay, it almost feels this card a little bit like this card. You can see what I mean? And this gratitude, I feel, this green is the heart chakra as well. And there's a mix here of really focusing on your spiritual gifts. Okay. And combining them spiritual gifts with logic and focus and some attention to detail also. Okay. So gratitude is what we want. However, it may be a challenge for you. There may be certain times during the month of July where you get a little bit of a knockdown. And sometimes when we're on a roll and things go a little bit out, it can push us into that lack, or, I'm pissed off now, it's not working, that kind of feeling. But this is about you continuing to have the eye on the goal. And what other messages have we got coming in for our beautiful Taurian? So I kind of feel like when I do the tarot, I'm still just getting the same messages coming through, but we'll have a little look what else I need to know. Okay, it's that thing about that lack, and this lack is being on finances. So I feel like the gratitude is really about you taking you back to the lack of finances, or lack of physical or practical. So it could be that you don't have your own home at the moment, or you're not currently working. And all of those things set us back into lack. But what your challenge is this month is to focus on the things that you've got so that you can create more of it. Okay. And what else? And this waiting game card, it kind of shows you that as well. That, although its roots also look similar to the branches on here, whereas what we've got is this balance. Sometimes having a lack in the past, when we get the goodness, we really appreciate it so much more, don't we? And is there any more in the tarot coming through? Just the Ace of Wands. We've got the beautiful butterfly again, that transformation. We've got a new beginning coming in as well. New beginning in terms of movement forward and challenge. and starting a new cycle, really. So what guidance have we got from our angels? What guidance have we got for Taurus? And I'm seeing like the turtle moving forward quite slowly. And I feel like there's been a lack of motivation. And this month that's changing. It's changing where you're going to be moving faster, but maybe not as fast as you'd like. So any guidance from the angels, my Taurus? I'm not wanting to bring any cards out. I'm wondering if we're just going to get the same messages coming through. Okay, we've got this one. Clairsentience, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So this is just getting you to really trust your intuition. So we're shifting out of the headspace now for the month of July and really focusing on the feeling, the intuition, and using that to guide. Whoa! Overcoming difficulties, as I said. So we're shifting away from the lack and loss of the past, and we're overcoming these. So the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So it feels like a really good month for you. A healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep and optimal exercise for optimal health. Okay. So looking after yourself. It's a little bit similar to the Pisces reading, I think, quite similar. So, anything else for Taurus? I think we're done. So I hope you can take some of that, and yes, wish you a lovely month for July, Taurus. Thank you for listening. Take care.